Hello, my name is Jaden Schonhoff, and my sacrifice for this assignment is my wonderful, amazing sister. And she just splashed water in my face again. So for this project, I took an image of M57 using the C-Star S50 telescope, which is a surprisingly small smart telescope that takes multiple images and stacks them on top of each other, and this creates a clearer, more defined images of astronomical objects. And M57, more commonly known as the Ring Nebula, is a planetary nebula.
Wow.
Thank you, Becca. A planetary nebula is a expanding cloud of gas that surrounds a white dwarf, and this cloud was the outer layer of a dying red giant
Wow.
that was thrown in his face before becoming a white dwarf. Confusingly enough, the term planetary nebula has nothing to do with planets, but early astronomers thought that it resembled planets, so the name just stuck with it. M57 is located in the northern constellation of Lyra. Lyre. I don't know how to pronounce it. Thank you. And to find this constellation, I usually look for the star Vega, which is a main sequence star that is the fifth brightest star in the night sky.
Wow.
Thank you. While the central ring is about 1 light year across, much fainter gas extends much farther out. And the nebula has a apparent visual magnitude, or the apparent brightness, of around 8.8, which is too faint to see with the human eye. And it is around 2,300 light years away from Earth, and the outer edges span across 2.4 light years. The Ring Nebula was discovered by French astronomer Charles Messier in 1779. He specialized looking for comets, but while he was trying to find those comets, he would find other astronomical bodies that somewhat in a way resembled comets, and to avoid wasting his time on not comets, he would catalog these astronomical bodies, and they included galaxies, nebula, planetary nebula, and as well as open and globular star clusters. In the end, this catalog accumulated into 110 of these objects. The nebula is composed of mostly hydrogen and helium, but the visible colors are... What are you chewing on? Oh, the cap. Okay. Its visible colors come from ionized nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen, helium. The blue inner region is the hottest, and its color comes from the ionized helium. The gas surrounding is constantly expanding, and as it expands, the material becomes less and less dense as it cools off. And while the center star fades, as the gas moves farther and farther away, the nebula's brightness will decrease, as it is estimated to last around another 10,000 years before it comes too faint to observe. So essentially, the Ring Nebula is the expanding remains of a sun-like star, and that ring is actually a very complex disordered barrel shape that looks like a ring because the shape of the ring is facing us. And another interesting thing is that its apparent glow is caused by the central white dwarf, which illuminates the gas that was expelled from the star thousands of years ago. M57 was formed from a star very similar to our sun, and will go through the same life and eventually the same fate. So as its hydrogen fuel runs out, the sun will expand into a red giant and shed its outer layer, which will form into a planetary nebula, and it will leave a white dwarf at the center.
So why won't our sun have a supernova?
What?
Why won't our sun have a supernova?
It doesn't have enough mass.
Oh, bummer.
Bummer. Yeah, bummer. Okay, so thank you. She was bullying me this entire time.